What's going on YouTube and outside gaming? It's Expert Advice right here. So today I'm going to be doing a review on the MindForce 360 rapid fire wireless controller. Now, the first opinions on this is it looks absolutely stunning. Just everything about it just looks like an actual 360 controller, well, except for the LED display and of course the extra buttons there on the sides and up on the top. But it feels like an Xbox 360 controller. It's not some of those cheap rip-offs where, you know, they're too big and bulky or too small and the sticks are so loose that you can't even, you know, turn to the right, you know, properly. But yes, my thoughts on this is, look at it. It's got the LED display. Sorry about that. It's got the LED display, rapid fire, and shots per second. It shows that, and then of course it's got the active reload. So it's got 12 presets for the rapid fire. That's right, 12 presets, and it's 2 presets for the akimbo pistols or anything else that you dual wield, and it's got the active reload there for the Gears of War series. Now the rapid fire, it doesn't actually fire 99.9 rounds a second. It just says it does, but it doesn't. Most games have an update where you get cut off after like maybe 5 to 10 rounds a second. Anything faster than that, and yeah, it just that's it for you. You know, you'll only fire a few rounds and then it'll stop, fire another few rounds, and then stop again. But yeah, I've tried a few games with it, and so far the best thing about this is the Left 4 Dead. I don't play a lot of Left 4 Dead, but I just wanted to make sure that it does work for the rapid fire. And just look at this. So everyone knows when you're playing the Left 4 Dead series here, when you have the dual wield pistols, you only need the one trigger. So I got it set on 9.9 rounds a second. See? It's preset 2. So let's just hit this. Alright, so we're going to hit the trigger and watch this. That is just immense. I know Lewis is sort of in the way there. But if you don't fully depress it, it sometimes will just cut out on you. But as you can see, the sticks, they're just like the 366. Of course, the grips are a little bit different. Let's see if I can get a nice zoom in on that. Sorry, I hate this camera. Alright, so you can sort of see the grips there now. Yes, it doesn't have like little studs there on each side. It's got, just sort of the rounded ones. And, don't worry about that because it doesn't hurt your fingers at all. But, of course, you just turn the rapid fire on and off just by simply pressing it. By changing the rate of fire, you would have to just press the rate of fire. So we're going to press the rate of fire, and then you're going to use this stick, and you're going to go down with the rate. It does kind of suck because, you're in game, and so you're kind of moving around, which sucks. So it's always best to set your presets before you actually get inside the game, otherwise you might screw everything up. So in order to change the preset, you press the preset, and there you go, up and down on the stick. See, sometimes it doesn't work if you don't press it down correctly. Alright, so there we go, the rapid fire is on. And for the active reload, I would show you, but it means I gotta switch games right now. But yeah, the active reload does work for pistols and the Lancer and shotgun and sniper. But other than that, most of the weapons really do not work for the active reload. It just simply sucks. I love the hammer burst, and I tried the rapid fire, and I can maybe get probably 8 rounds a second. So it's still pretty quick. It downs someone and can kill someone within an entire clip. But for the perfect reload, you press the button, and then you have to make sure it's activated, and you press the right button to reload, and it'll just do the work for you. But when I have the hammer burst on, it'll reload too quickly because it thinks that it's the Lancer, and it would be a perfect reload for the Lancer, but not the hammer burst. So as you can see, the controller is just coated. I forget what kind of material it is right now, but it has a really, really nice feel to it. But the real downside to this controller is if you're playing with greasy fingers or something like that, or after quite a few hours of sweating, this is what it will look like. So as you can see, there is now a really bad smudge on it. See? Of course, I just licked my finger and just put it on there. So, yeah. But see, when you try to wipe it off, you still got that smudge there. So it looks if you're going to be playing with this, don't be playing with any dirty fingers. The grip on the sides, they're actually really comfortable. I played, with this for a few hours, and it really did not make my hands sweat at all. But, after a while, it kind of digs into your hands here when you're moving around a lot, and eventually it'll just cut up your palms and stuff like that, and it kind of does suck. But other than that, the battery life, not really the best. I've been playing this game for maybe about 20-30 minutes or so, and these are really decent batteries, and look at that, it's almost dead. So yeah, I probably should have had the you know, rechargeable batteries in here, or sorry, the rechargeable battery pack, but I don't use wireless. I always stick with wired because to me, I just don't like the battery pack on the back. It, you know, kind of gets in the way of your hands when you're trying to, like, you know, rest it on the back, such as like that. If you're trying to rest it on the back, it doesn't really feel right. But other than that, it's really easy to use. But in the game, it's terrible. I'm sorry to say, but the price is just ridiculous. It's $60 here at Future Shop and Best Buy here in Canada. So in the US, it's probably around $55 or so. I'm not too sure. It does show a USB, but it never came with the USB. I've had this for a day now, and I'm already thinking about getting my money back because this is just a ripoff. You feature 99.9 rounds a second, but what game can you use 99.9 rounds a second? I want to go on Black Ops, I want to get the M60, I want to fire 200 rounds within 2 seconds. But no, you can't do that because games always try to rip you off with their updates, and you can't even use rapid fire controllers for them. That's my rant though, and my review on the MindForce 360 rapid fire wireless controller.